welcome back to Champion the Passion, a weekly pro wrestling podcast where we inspire you to champion your passions and celebrate the joy in what you love. I'm your host. My name is Victoria Daisy, and today we have a bonus episode, which is so exciting, on a fun little Monday. Today I'm going to be doing a movie review for the Queen of the Ring film. I just watched it last night, and I am speechless. I cannot wait to dive in to everything about this film that was truly just so incredible. But before we dive deeper, don't forget to leave a 5-star review if you enjoyed. Follow me at It's Victoria Daisy across all social platforms, and follow Champion the Passion across all streaming platforms. But let's dive right in. So I want to talk about the story of this film. This is a story about Mildred Burke, who was a professional wrestler from Coffeesville, Kansas. She was a pioneer in women's wrestling, truly. She was one, if not the main contributor, as to why women's wrestling is not only legal, but so popular to this day. She was a 3-time women's champion across different promotions, but she was most known for being the NWA World Women's Champion for almost 20 years. Mildred's story is so inspirational because she proved that you can do anything you set your mind to, no matter the barriers that have to be broken, no matter the societal norms that have to be changed. If there are no opportunities, you create your own. While I myself am not a professional wrestler, I do aspire to work close to the business, and to see that example from Mildred, to be able to follow your dreams even when it seems impossible, is nothing short of inspirational. This film was not only inspirational but educational, because we got to learn the origin of women's wrestling and how it came to be. We got to see in the beginning of the film Mildred watch her first ever pro wrestling match with her mother and be absolutely captivated by what she was watching. She was introduced to a whole new world that she quickly fell in love with. Something in the film that I loved so much and that I want to talk about is how the characters used wrestling slang, such as heel, babyface, kayfabe. They even showcase throughout the film how shows are operated and how matches are scripted, how promoters find talent and essentially run the show. We also see times where promoters become rivals and try to see which one of their shows will do better. After Mildred watches her first wrestling match, it was all gas, no breaks from there. She was determined to find somebody to train her, no matter if it was normal, legal, or not. She didn't care. That was her dream, and she made it come true. Now, I want to talk about the casting in this movie. Overall, it was amazing, okay? Not only was it a star-studded cast, which I'll get to in a second, but we also had a bunch of wrestler cameos from Camille, Toni Storm, Naomi, Mickie James, and Britt Baker. The main cast was full of familiar faces, starting with the lead star herself, Emily Bett Rickards, who played Mildred Burke. You may know her as Felicity Smoke from the iconic show Arrow. We also had Cara Buono, who played Mildred's mother in the film, most known for her role as Mrs. Wheeler in Stranger Things. We also had Gavin Casalegno, who played Joe Jr. in the film. Most of you might recognize him from his role as Jeremiah in the Amazon Prime hit series The Summer I Turned Pretty. We also had Kelly Berglund, who played Nell Stewart. Some fans might remember her from the Disney Channel hit series Lab Rats. And finally, we had the icon Josh Lucas, who played Billy Wolf in the film. He is obviously a veteran in this game. He is most known for his roles in Sweet Home Alabama, Yellowstone, and American Psycho. Lastly, I'd love to touch on the production and costuming. With the film taking place between the mid-30s and 50s, their team had big shoes to fill, but I thought they did an absolutely incredible job. From the set to the accuracy of the clothes to their hair, cars, and even the mid-Atlantic accent, which was very prominent in that time period. I also took note of how the movie was shot too, which I enjoyed. It was slightly grainy, and the color palette of the film gave it that Midwestern vibe that was lived at that time. Overall, I thoroughly enjoyed this film. From the messaging, education, to the casting and production, it was a 10 out of 10 film all around. Especially if you're a professional wrestling fan, you are going to love it so much, since it truly tells not only the origin story of Mildred Burke, but of women's wrestling as a whole. My biggest takeaway from this film was, if there are no opportunities, you create your own. Like I mentioned earlier, I am not a professional wrestler, but I do have so many big dreams, especially surrounding the world of professional wrestling. But this film has empowered me to not only believe in myself, but to also believe that I can make any dream come true as long as I have determination and passion. I encourage everybody watching or listening to this video right now to purchase tickets to see this incredible film in theaters right now. And if you've already watched the film, please comment down below. Let me know your thoughts, your takeaways, everything from this film that you enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening to this bonus episode of Champion the Passion. Make sure to leave a 5-star review and follow me at It's Victoria Daisy across all social platforms, and follow Champion the Passion across all streaming platforms. Don't forget to champion your passions and celebrate the joy in what you love, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!